Welcome to the second session of DrumOscopy. DrumOscopy is where we discuss, take a deeper look into drumming. It is for drummers, by drummers, about drummers, and pretty soon with drummers. We're going to be doing some pretty cool things here in the future. The Inner Game of Drumming is my subtitle, and that is based on The Inner Game of Music, which is a book by Barry Green in 1986, listed below in the description box. You'll see that. My name is Ty Steele. I am founder of the DrumOscopy, of the Ultimate Drum Kit Learning Method, which you see on your screen right there, and the Ty Steele Band. I am a former Marine, and I have a Master of Arts in Divinity, a Master of Arts in Religion, and a Master of Divinity, and I am a graduate of the Atlanta Institute of Music and Media. That's enough about me. Now, what we're doing, this is somewhat of a ministry to me. It's as well as an educational outlet. Please interact with me. Send me your questions and comments, and leave your ego at the door. I will have links down at the bottom in the description to other video platforms. I use BitChute, I use Rumble. And I will also have a link to the UDKLM lesson video for the day on, what is that? A Daily Motion. Yes, it's up on Daily Motion. That will be in the description box as well. So we're going to open up with a quick prayer. If this isn't your thing, it is mine, and you're just welcome to not listen. Dear Lord, thank you for giving us this opportunity to learn together, and we know that your name is hallowed. We know that your name is holy. We know that you are not like anything else. We can't be like you. So we ask that you give us the strength and courage to be closer to your Son, so that you can accept us upon our meeting with you in the end. Now, today's lesson is linears. A linear, by description, means that not more than one note is on each beat. So if you look at sheet music and you see a beat, there cannot be more than one note on that beat. And that is a linear. It is based on triples, quads, quints, which we discussed in the previous session. It's pretty much the same concept, and you'll see that as you put it together. But the work is up to you. It's always up to you. There's nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it, your effort to it, and you make a decision to put all your work into it. There really isn't anything. I don't use the word can't. I believe can't is a state of mind. I think it's a choice. But we're going to discuss a few things today. We're going to go over some fairly known rhythms. We're going to go over the Purdy Shuffle, which could also be Rosanna by Toto. We are going to go over Fool in the Rain. I'll show you some video examples of that. We're going to do some Zigaboo Modal SD rhythms, and I'm going to teach you how to invent your own. We're also going to discuss some actually very complicated and advanced linears by Gary Novak and some Dave Weckl fills. I'll show you some video examples on that. But it's the same rule as quads and triples, which you went over in the last session. It must be in time, or it's useless. You absolutely can't use these if you don't know how to use them in time. They've got to be in time. Did I say that? I think I said that enough times, all right? Here we go. I'll stop this once in a while, and we'll discuss it. Triples and quads are essentially the same thing as linears. Now, we're focused on linears today. Linears being that no two notes are on the same beat. That is, you can have a rolling a rolling measure of notes, but no two notes are on the same beat. Linear means straight across. Therefore, quads, quints, triples are linears. Triples. So are quads. Because you're using the same concept. No two notes hit the same beat. Right? Now what I'm doing there is essentially these quads right here. And the first one you saw me do was kick, kick, left, right. That's the second measure there, and I'll try to point that out. The first measure is what I would refer to as a standard quad. The second one would be a reversed quad. And then you have two inverted ones. You can refer to those however you want to, but the third and fourth one would be inverted quads. Those were quints. We will not be doing those yet. That one is based off of any one of these three, but the second one is the one I just did. This one is where what I did is on the fourth beat, 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 E and a 4. On the fourth segment, you have 4, which is the first beat of the fourth segment, fourth quarter note. I took the snare out, and that made it an actual linear, because when you have two notes on the same beat, it's not a linear anymore. But you can see which one I did. These are variations. You can copy those, snapshot those, whatever you want to do. They're in the book. That last one I just did is this. That is a Dave Weckl fill that someone picked up, shared it. That is very simple: right, left, kick, kick, right, left, right, kick, kick. Now it's done in 9, so it sounds like an actual dotted quarter. The accents do right. So it sounds like you're playing triplets in 6s, but it's not. You're playing triplets in 9, and you can snapshot that if you want to. Now, when you do stuff like that, you have to know where your 1 is. Now, I didn't put a metronome in there and I didn't count for you, but I knew where my 1 was. But you need to know where your 1 is. It's all about counting. Now that was just something that I've been playing for about 10 years or so. It played it very slow for you. It's all linear.
Triples, quads, and quints are essentially linears, because a linear technically is when no two notes are on the same beat. That is, it's straight across. A linear, therefore, means that because no two notes are on it, they're not touching one another, one beat gets one note maximum. It could have nothing on it, but every beat has maximum one note. There are exceptions. Sometimes you want to hit the hi-hat and snare together just for the sake of rhythm. So if I do a rhythm like this, I could modify it so that there's no 4. Okay, but there are some rhythms out there from some famous songs that are technically not linears, but they're approached as linears. They're called linears. They're referred to as linears. So one of the more popular examples is the Purdy Shuffle. Not quite a linear, because you have that and you have that. It's not a linear. Another one is Fool in the Rain. Another really popular linear that you can use, which is an actual linear, is a Dave Weckl fill, and it's played in triplets. It's played actually with 9 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you would use it like this. Okay, of course that was high speed. Another almost linear is something by Gary Novak, which I learned several years ago. I want you to be able to take these triplets and these triples and these quads and turn them into linear fills. So if you were to go, you could go da 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 da.
Okay. All right, you get the idea. That's just me messing around, and that's pretty much all we have on video today. You saw me, we went over a number of these things. We went over the quads, we went over the linears 1, 2, and 3, and we went over the punji, which is Zigaboo Model-Esty on the meters. And that's an old 60s tune, as well as Sissy Strut, right around the same time, very popular. And that's played kind of at a half shuffle. It's kind of strange. I'll explain that some other time. We got more advanced. We went to the Dave Weckl linear fill, which is actually a 9 part. It is 9 beats. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, and then you repeat that. And then we have the Gary Novak, and this is something that I have in my personal arsenal, and you can snapshot that and use it at your leisure. Okay, now for the remainder, I'd like to talk a little bit about the word can't. I don't mean to lecture you, but I hear this a lot, and I want to explain that you can do anything. There is nothing you can't do. God gave you the ability to do what you need to do. As long as you work hard, you think through it, you plan properly, and leave the rest up to God, because it is really all about how hard you work. There is no such thing as can't. Can't is a state of mind, as I said. A lot of the things that I see when my students do linears revolves around the confusion of how to use it, and that's why we went through this entire thing today. I hope this helps my students, but I also hope that it helps somebody out there. The drumming industry, I've said this before, is like no other. The instrument itself is like no other. There really isn't anything like it at all, anywhere. The more thought I put into the differences in instruments, the more I realize how isolated and different and really apart from everything else that drums and drumming really is. And yet it's integrated to everything. I mean, you as a drummer are the backbone. You have got to know your stuff. You got to know how to count through what you're doing, because I can't tell you how many times I've encountered a situation where, musicians are just guessing. They're just feeling it, and they don't know where you are. So you've got to tell them where you are. That's your job. And in time, if you haven't already done it, you will get to that point. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up for the day, and I'll get back with you with another subject. I'm trying to think on what that's going to be. If you have any suggestions, let me know. In the meantime, I'm going to show you where my website is. I want you to go to right here, TyroneSteel.com. It's very easy. It's 12 letters, Tyrone Steel. In there, you will go to rates, and you will go to drum lessons, and you will go to this link to pay now, and it will bring you to this screen right here. All right, and that's how you begin lessons with me, and we do them all online on video. It's a very successful program, and I'm very proud of it. I am very personal as an instructor, and I will make sure that you know your stuff. If you have a goal, I'll make sure you reach it, but you've got to put the work in. Now, we're also going to go to my teaching curriculum. Okay, we're going to go there. Boom. This takes you to another website. On this website, the UDKLM, that's the Ultimate Drum Kit Learning Method, you will, to start lessons, you will order the book. You also purchase right here. Now, this is directly from me. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to open up a new window, and it's going to take you to that, and you just go there and you pay that for the book, and that's the taxes included and everything, shipping, whatever. And curriculum, you have a whole bunch of stuff here on the website. How to do all kinds of things. I've got everything here. Rudiments here. Okay, all these rudiments. We're going to talk about, you know what, that's what we're going to do next time. We are going to talk about rudiments because I cannot stand the Percussive Art Society 1985 list of rudiments. It is so outmoded and inappropriately, everything's inappropriately named. We are going to do rudiments. I've just made up my mind. Okay. Now we're going to go over there's lesson policy, song charts. You can do all kind of stuff. There's slow down, played. All right, now. You can learn about me. You can learn about everything. Okay, now we're going to go back to my main website. All right, and you can peruse that. All right, there's all kinds of stuff in there that I'd love for you to look over. But I want to take you to this one, TySteelBand.com. I've got 2 albums out, and the second one was just released in October of 2020. And it's very good stuff. I am super proud. It took 3.5 years to compose, organize, hire musicians, get the artwork done, which was me, by the way. I did all this artwork on the actual album. I've got CDs. I've got all kinds of ways to buy it. But if you just want to listen to it, there is. But I'll tell you something. Call me old-fashioned, whatever. I ain't old stuff, but I love a CD in my hand that has good artwork, and that's why I worked so hard on that. Okay, now I would like for you to do this for me. If you listened to this whole thing, I want you to hit like. Hit that thumbs up button, all right, or the plus for Rumble. Rumble this thing. Or whatever it is that the platform does. Because what that does is it tells the algorithms for the platform that I have an active video, all right? And people come, and it shows up in search engines better. And if you can just leave me your comments and follow the sign-up links, look at the description, and I will catch you later. We are going to talk about rudiments, like I said. So, here we go. I will catch you some other time, and